Hello, how
Hello.
are you, Nell? Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
So we got a special guest today. So I know we don't even say good morning because it's now at night and it's after the young adults. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're Nell.
I'm Nell.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's that?
This is a ukulele. It's a tenor ukulele, a bit bigger than a normal one.
Okay. It's still not very big.
No, it's not, but it's a little bit richer sounds.
And you know, you're playing for young adults and you're part of the worship team now as well. And I think that instrument suits you so well.
I love it. Yeah, it's very happy,
It's a
affordable.
very happy sound.
So
are you generally a happy person?
I think so.
Yeah.
Happy disposition.
Disposition? Yeah. So you want to play a song for us?
I really do. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
Okay, well this is called Do You Know? And I think it's got 3 verses, and each verse is basically just like, I don't know, I just have a heart to like for people to know like God in a deeper and more real way.
Yeah.
And so each verse is kind of like the first verse is Jesus and the Holy Spirit, and then the Father, and I just
Okay.
that's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's about anyway.
Listen to it. Okay. Very good.
Thanks.
So that's one of your songs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So has it got a story? No. How did it come about?
Gosh, I don't really know now. I think I wrote it maybe like a year and a half ago.
So that long ago? Is
yeah. I don't know. It literally just came out. Most of my songs just come out of one thought, one idea.
Yeah.
Sitting at a piano, sitting at a keyboard, and just like speaking out, singing out that idea.
But you say, don't you know, and you talk about grace and peace from God. So you're the one speaking. So you want to say that to other people?
Yeah.
Like you want to share, like, don't you know how the relationship with God, what it could be like?
Yeah. And do you know, like, Jesus as this, like, you know, this teacher, this shepherd, but also this lamb? Do you know the Holy Spirit, the creative energy that pulses through all creation? Do you know God is like this mum who's just so grieved, you know, she just loves you so much, she's just sitting there going like, I wish you'd make better choices, you know? This father who's like welcoming you home, you know, like.
So you know, so you get filled with that, so you have that revelation yourself. So has it always been in your life, or is it, you know, is it revelation that is fresh, or how does it work?
Well, I figured out, I wrote my first song 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But it was maybe more like 7 or 8 years ago, where one of my mentors challenged me to write a song from the Psalms.
Yeah.
And that's when I wrote Your Works Are Wonderful, which is Psalm 139. And
yes.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
That's the, like, that became really real for me, like when, like, the second verse to that is like, you knit me together in my mother's womb. And as a midwife, like, that's really powerful.
So midwife, that's
I'm a midwife.
Yes. We have a number of them in the church, right?
Yeah.
Nurses and So the songs that come out of an experience with God, like, you know, you actually sing about things you know, and you want to share, and it's overflowing then.
100%. It's always like just an idea. It always starts with just like an idea. I'm like, how do I communicate this? Like, it just feels like it just needs to get out. And I don't know, music is a way that, like, I love, like, borrowing other people's stories through song. Like, I love that. Or singing other people's songs, you know, because worship music is someone else's prayer, or a prayer that we're singing in unity together. And I don't know, and I also feel like a lot of, like, we have worship music, but I love music that also, you know, like Christian music that tells a story. Like, maybe some of this music isn't to sing like hands in the air, like everybody together, but it's to communicate an idea. It's to communicate a story,
testimony, whatever. Okay, like, you know, you got that worship music, you know, this is how you're wired, it comes out. You know, if someone is watching now and, you know, they still struggle a little bit to get into worship, and even young adults, we have a few that are not singing with you, they're just, you know. Majority. What would you tell them? But, like, what would be a way in to join where you are?
I don't know, I guess, I mean, borrowing other people's songs, you know, like finding a song that means something to you, even just a word, a phrase, like.
But is it sometimes like, you know, you pick up the instrument and start worshiping even when you don't feel like it?
100%. Like, because I think it's because I love the music as well, you know, and like the music is meant to be emotive, and you know, like, whatever the feel of the song is meant to reflect the words, and so, you know, you pick up, I know rock and I know the line, and, you know, by the chorus you're like, like, I know I've got a father who's like pursuing me, he just wants me to come home, you know.
Well, you know, I'm talking a little bit about that Bible verse where it says, you know, draw near to God and he will draw near to you. And worship, you know, the Old Testament image begins in the outer court, and then the presence of God intensifies, goes to the holy place and holy of holies. So sometimes when we're in the outer court, when we're starting, like, you know, it's like, it takes a bit of discipline to get there, but then the Spirit of God comes in. Would you say that is an experience that you can relate to?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah? So does it get sometimes more intense the longer you worship?
Yeah, and especially, like, I guess when I'm writing a song too, like, the longer that you are sitting in that idea and sitting, you know, it's just like, it often just brings up stuff from like all around, you know, you just get like fresh revelations, or just, you know, you just feel like you're like suddenly like, oh, I really need to do this, I need to message this person, I need to go, and I really need to go and do this, and like,
I get that as well. Like, you know, in the middle of the worship, and suddenly, you know,
here's a to-do list now.
And God brings stuff up. Or revelation even, or Bible verse comes up and stuff like that. Hey, so thank you. Maybe just coming to a close, do you want to repeat maybe something from the lyrics, and maybe just a thought for the day for people listening?
I guess so. Well, my favorite bit of the song is the final verse, which talks about God as a father, but as a midwife and as a woman, you know, like, I really also connect, not that God as a father is bad, but I also really connect with the image of God as a mum, you know, as someone who's like growing a baby, protecting and creating, and also like just that kind of like nurturing. And so I love the verse, the verse, where it's saying like, I know a mama who's, how does it go? I know a mother knows what it is to grieve. You know, like, you know, like that motherly love that's like, you know, I love my kids so much, you know.
And that is Bible image as well. Like Jesus even compared God to a mother hen, like, you know, gathering all her chooks or whatever. You know, that kind of love.
Yeah, and like you knit me together in my mother's womb, like that. Really protected, like
You're loved like that. So God is as passionate as a mum and can't forget her children, and He loves you with that. So have a wonderful day. Say goodbye. This is Nell. Bye.